2025 Modern Vintage Home Trends, Natural Materials, Courtyard Kitchens, and Backyard Elegance. Hello everyone, I'm Mike from the Miko House YouTube channel, where we explore the best in home design, interior decor, garden landscapes, and architectural ideas. If you're as passionate about creating spaces that inspire and feel timeless as I am, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the world of vintage home trends for 2025. A perfect fusion of nostalgia and modern living. We're talking natural materials, courtyard kitchens, and backyard elegance. Before we start, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Miko House, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out on our future content. Also, don't forget to comment below about which trend you're most excited to bring into your home. Let's get started. In 2025, vintage homes are making a strong statement with natural materials. Think weathered wood, exposed stone, terracotta tiles, and iron accents. These elements add warmth and authenticity, reminding us of the charm of simpler times while embracing sustainability. Imagine walking into a home where the floors are made from reclaimed timber and the walls feature rough, textured plaster. These materials not only tell stories, but also connect us to the natural world in a profound way. Incorporating them into your home can be as simple as swapping synthetic finishes for organic ones, or as ambitious as remodeling with repurposed elements. Another hallmark of vintage-inspired design this year is the use of muted, nature-inspired colors. Soft greens, deep blues, warm browns, and subtle creams dominate. These tones evoke calmness and nostalgia, creating an inviting and harmonious atmosphere. Paired with natural materials, these colors amplify the vintage vibe while keeping things fresh and contemporary. Imagine a living room bathed in sage green with leather armchairs and a jute rug. It's a space that feels both current and timeless. Don't be afraid to experiment with these palettes to bring vintage vibes into your home. The kitchen has always been the heart of the home, but 2025 takes it outdoorser, at least closer to it. Courtyard kitchens are a standout trend, blending indoor comfort with the open-air charm of alfresco dining. These spaces often feature rustic tables, open shelving, and herb gardens within reach. Vintage-inspired stoves, mismatched tiles, and antique lighting complete the look. Imagine hosting friends in a space where the line between your kitchen and your garden blurs. These spaces encourage connection, creativity, and a deeper appreciation for nature. Speaking of the outdoors, backyards are transforming into luxurious, yet vintage-inspired retreats. Think pergolas draped with vines, brick patios, and antique outdoor furniture. Water features, like fountains or small ponds, add a sense of tranquility, while fire pits or vintage lanterns create cozy gathering spots. The goal is to make your backyard an extension of your living space, a place where you can unwind, entertain, and reconnect with nature. This trend perfectly balances function and elegance, making every inch of your yard a statement. Decorating vintage-style homes in 2025 is about merging timeless aesthetics with modern functionality. Consider using heirloom pieces like carved wooden chests or vintage mirrors and pairing them with sleek, modern furniture. You can layer textures like lace curtains with velvet cushion sand use decor that tells a story. This juxtaposition of old and new creates a space that feels lived in yet innovative. It's like breathing new life into the past while keeping an eye on the future. Vintage-inspired homes often emphasize sustainability, and in 2025, this concept is at the forefront. Upcycling furniture, using eco-friendly paints, and incorporating energy-efficient appliances are key ways to embrace this trend. It's about creating beauty without sacrificing the planet's resources. Choosing vintage pieces, whether for decor or construction, reduces waste and adds authenticity to your home. Sustainability isn't just a trend, it's a lifestyle that aligns perfectly with the timeless charm of vintage design. 2025 Vintage Trends also prioritize creating spaces for mindfulness and reflection. Whether it's a cozy reading nook with a vintage armchair or a sunlit corner filled with houseplants, these areas offer a retreat from the hustle and bustle of modern life. The focus is on simplicity and comfort, using vintage elements to make these spaces feel grounded and serene. Think about a corner where a soft blanket, a well-loved book, and a beautiful antique lamp invite you to slow down. One of the most exciting aspects of the vintage trend is the way it mixes old and new. Modern technology and conveniences blend seamlessly with classic design elements, creating homes that are as functional as they are beautiful. Picture a sleek, state-of-the-art kitchen with vintage-inspired cabinet fronts or a modern bedroom with antique bedside tables. The key is balance, letting the old and new complement each other. Vintage design meets ancient wisdom in 2025, as homeowners turn to Feng Shui principles to create harmonious spaces. This approach emphasizes balance, flow, and the strategic placement of vintage furniture and decor. For instance, a carefully placed antique mirror can enhance natural light, while a vintage room divider can create a sense of privacy in an open layout. Incorporating elements like water features, soft textiles, and earthy tones also aligns with Feng Shui principles, making your home feel both grounded and elegant. Vintage design isn't limited to sprawling homes in the countryside, it's also finding its way into urban living spaces. Small apartments and city homes are embracing vintage trends with clever design hacks. Foldable furniture, multifunctional decor, and repurposed items maximize space while maintaining charm. A vintage secretary desk can double as a workspace, or an antique trunk can serve as both coffee table and storage. Urban dwellers are discovering that vintage design adds personality and warmth to even the most modern, compact spaces. It's proof that you don't need a large house to live in style. A defining trait of vintage design is its celebration of imperfection. Unlike mass-produced modern items that prioritize uniformity, vintage pieces carry marks of their journey, scratches on wood, faded colors, or worn fabrics. These imperfections tell stories, turning objects into cherished artifacts. This approach challenges us to view our spaces not as pristine showcases, but as living, evolving environments that mirror life itself. In 2025, this philosophy resonates deeply, encouraging homeowners to embrace flaws as beauty and authenticity. One of the most appealing aspects of vintage design is its resistance to fleeting trends. While modern design often feels temporary, vintage elements have a timeless quality that endures. A vintage-inspired piece today will hold its charm decades later, making it a sustainable choice. This timelessness reflects a broader shift in 2025 toward mindful consumption, choosing items for their longevity and significance rather than their trendiness. By incorporating vintage design, you're not just decorating, you're creating spaces with lasting meaning. Incorporating vintage elements isn't about living in the past, it's about finding harmony between the old and the new. In 2025, the interplay between these two worlds defines the essence of vintage design. Combining antique finishes with modern technologies or layering retro aesthetics over contemporary layouts creates spaces that feel both familiar and forward-thinking. This balance ensures that while your home honors history, it also meets the demands of modern life, offering comfort, functionality, and style. And that's a wrap on our deep dive into the 2025 vintage home trends. From natural materials and courtyard kitchens to backyard elegance, this year's designs are all about merging nostalgia with modernity. Which of these trends are you excited to try? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Miko House, and share it with someone who loves home design. Together, we can build spaces that inspire. Until next time, this is Mike, signing off.